And welcome. See who I'm gonna do a little more warm up. We'll just kind of hang out. Do you guys recognize the tune? You know, we're gonna play that game as well. Try and find. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Gathering Musical Place. All right, it's a new concept. Okay, so everyone listen. So welcome. Thank you for spending this hour together with us. Because it's in a world that often asks us to move faster, react quicker, look away. This gathering asks us to do something different, I believe, is to listen, to remember, to feel, to discover that music still has the power to remind us that we're more alike than different. And tonight isn't just about the songs. It's about some shared humanity. So that's what we decided to do, to take this program and move it into a fundraiser, if you will, a donation. And this is brand new. It's today. It's the first time. So we are out to raise funds for an hour for a worthy cause, worthy charity, anything that needs some assistance. And so we're going to explore a charity that I found that I've actually had the great pleasure to, unbeknownst to me, work with. And now here we are, full circle. And we'll get into that in just a little bit. I just wanted to explain to you, a lot of people asked about, seeing the hands. So I just made this little, so you can just kind of watch how it all goes. There is no AI involved in this little program here. So, all right. So let's just warm up. We'll wait for some people to come in. I can open the chat. You guys can see if you want to take a look. See if there's something anyone's got to say. Let's see if we can move it into a place where we know where it goes. And yeah. So I'll start the first comment and see if anybody has anything to say. And say hello. And welcome. And there we are. That's right. I'm the host. I am the Restream host. Okay. So we can show that later on if someone makes a comment. So this is, again, brand new. I've kind of changed the format. There's my live piano back there. You can see my electric piano that we're here. So my goal is, okay, the reason I'm doing this real quickly is that never was really comfortable just opening the airwaves and playing piano. Either a purpose or performance, I don't know what but it wasn't, it felt a little self-centered. And, but as I was been developing this new concert that I've produced under the covers, the way we can get this fundraising concert underway and get bookings is by getting people following the kind of knowledge of like we can raise funds kind of by the hour. Um, and I was always of mass will always trump single quantities, as in like single quantities of donations of $5, $10, $20. If you can give more, that whole thing, instead of just giving $1. And if you want to give more, then you share this and you have the next person give $1. My goal really is $10,000 an hour. Every time we go, I'm going to put a little QR code up there in the corner, and everyone can kind of follow along and just watch as the funds come in. That way, 10,000 an hour is going to go to someone in a good need. And I know $10,000 will set anybody straight, will pay off something big, will give relief. That's a good chunk that will always help. So that's the goal. 10,000, per episode. Then we try to book a concert when we get this really popular, and then we get to a concert venue. Let's just say the 100 grand is the goal for the concert. So up and onward for that. So that's the point. So that's what I want to do this hour and every hour. So I already have a following in our musical gathering place on Facebook. So check out that place. We'll share some links on there, and then, come join if anyone wants to hang out. All right. So I've been doing some arrangements. I went to see Michael Jackson little movie of his. And it was musically is so well done. Really liked the way we could actually see his creative process, and they kind of revealed that to him, especially making the Thriller album. And so yeah, I just decided to learn some of his songs. I was playing one of them right there, to see if anyone can guess what the song is. Hey, Neff, there's one of my friends, Neff Fisher, from way back when. So this is a Michael Jackson tune. So instead of like saying what the title is in our comments, because everyone can see that, why don't we put a heart, double heart or something like that if you know the title, and then we can reveal it maybe later on and see if anyone can see and take part in the participation. But the best part is, let's get to our donor page, right? So I can explain to you what we're doing. Okay. This is Sing for Hope. And this, unbeknownst to myself, is a charity. And this charity, just itself, in like, let's just give it in a nutshell. I made some notes here to talk about the charity, and those notes are gone. Hilarious. Why would those be gone? That's awesome. Maybe it's back in here. Either way, there we go. So this is the Sing for Hope, based out of the East Coast, New York. And I'll read you some info about them so you can. So this is where I wanted to introduce you that organization. It's Sing for Hope. And Sing for Hope was founded by artists who believed that music and the arts can do something genuinely important for people's lives. Their programs bring hope, healing, and human connection into hospitals, schools, care facilities, community centers, and public spaces around the world. Many people recognize them through the Sing for Hope pianos, beautifully designed pianos placed in public spaces where anyone can sit down and play, which what I have done through their pianos in Newark Airport over there in New Jersey. But the work goes way beyond the piano itself. These instruments continue their lives in schools, hospitals, and community organizations, creating opportunities for people to experience music who might not have otherwise have access to it. They also work in education, public health, well-being, cultural diplomacy, and the development of artists who want to use their abilities in service to others. So this is a great charity. We're going to kind of look at their website so you can kind of see that. So what they have these public pianos. Let me show you a picture of one of them. Here's Newark Airport. This is one of their pianos. Now these are placed in public and they have signs on them and you can go and play them live. I've done it a couple times. I was trying to find a video. I thought I'd made a video and gone live one time, but I did it at LAX because there's a piano there. So yeah, this is, they also have this little mini stage set up in the airport where you can see they have the performances, specialty. There's another picture of a close-up of that piano that is, and they've all been hand painted and hand designed by artists as well. So that is, yeah, it's such a great program. There's a lot going on. We'll look at the website for a second, but I just thought we'll play for some tunes so you guys can do the little QR code. So this will take you right to their donor page. Now, the future, I'm trying to find this QR code where it sits up there on the screen, and then we can actually just watch as you donate the dollar go up, like live, almost like a telethon. But I have yet to really find something live like that. Plus, it needs to go directly into the charity's account. It does not go through me. I'm not taking any percentage of anything like that. It's going directly into Sing for Hope and their program. But the future is like just have our own active link. It goes right to their account. We can see it and we can like go for that goal of $10,000 for whatever. And if you guys have ideas of other charities that, you know, are worthy charities, not the charities that are making CEOs millions, the charities that make a difference, you know, message me. I have a lot of my own, but anyone I can bring in, anyone I can help. Let's share, you know, a website so everyone can go to it. Maybe like give it a little boost. You know, we don't know, but it always can help and never hurt, right? So those of you who are new, I started this podcast right during COVID because we were all stuck. All of my gigs were canceled for the next, at least a year. And, you know, working 43 gigs weekends a year, it was a lot. So I didn't have anything to do. So I needed to get my piano skills, my chops back. So I just decided to go online once a week, play for an hour, play my tunes, play some of my favorite tunes for my friends. Also give over a little anxiety that I have like playing live. And then as we kept going, I had friends come on, we would share music tastes. And I've been producing music for ballroom dancers for the last 30 years and now developing this nonprofit concert called Under the Covers that we can slowly make this concert into a public fundraising event. Meanwhile, sharing all these experiences together through music, all the songs, using our it's a real fun concert. So anyway, more information on that will be coming. So we appreciate you here, and I appreciate you being right here for the Sing for Hope fundraiser. Give it a click. Now, if you click and you fundraise, just put like nightlight or concert in the notes when you donate, because I contacted them and I told them that I was doing this, and they were very supportive and happy that we were doing this. And they asked if you would add like a little bit of, from Nightlight or from Brent, just so maybe they can see the effect that it may have. Again, and we're going to this will be rebroadcast and people can click on it anytime to donate. So that's that. We'll go through some website details in a second. So let's do a tune. I started it, see if you know it. I don't want the QR code to go, so I'm going to put that right up there in the corner. See that there? So click that. That's where you can donate. Now, see if you can roll on this song. I made a track too. So when I practice, You know, I can play these songs in any rhythm. Swing it. Just articulate it. 6/8. Any kind. So this is all improv. I just do this in practice and see kind of if I can get a feel for like what a certain song can be stylized and that maybe change its whole outlook of how it goes. So this was one of the songs that I don't think I've ever heard anyone swing to this song as of yet. So let me see if there's a swing that you can. Or 6/8. I'll play it with my little swing that I did. So listen to that. See if you can pick it up. Because now the melody's going to come through. I've just been tossing around. Listen up. You should recognize that bass sound line already. This is the jam session. Any guesses? Anybody? No. Neff, not even you? You should have known that one. For sure. You don't think so? Let's show some comments. There's Neff. Anybody? Anybody got it? Anyway, it's all right. Let's see. Maybe I'll play it. Let's try piano. See if it sounds like maybe recognizable via piano. Yeah? All right. Let's try the same song. We'll play piano with it. See if you can recognize it. Remember? Remember. Don't forget that right there. Sing for Hope. Yeah? In fact, let's Sing for Hope right now. Let's just take a look at their website. Yeah? I think so. This is a really great website, by the way. So informative. So, creating a barrel world through the arts. Okay, so just for Sing for the their pianos alone. So they're Sing for Hope pianos. They got 700 plus 57 million reaching. Yeah, they have festivals. These are their current open locations. Very organized and on top of it. And they got education for youth communities. We have public health, well-being, even for creative workforce development, culture diplomacy. Like they have all kinds of these going on, all focused around the arts. And, you know, the board of directors, let's just talk about that. Okay. Do you see that right there, ladies and gentlemen? Jon Batiste. Yeah. Oscar, Emmy, and Grammy winning artist. And then Andrea Bocelli, that guy. Yeah, they're on the board. So you know what's going on when they have Andrea Jung, okay, vice chair over there at Apple Music, board member. Yeah. We have someone here that is like, I think in Juilliard, one of the presidents of Juilliard is on here. Great members. You can tell these are all fine artists, and you can tell from this website and this organization they're very committed to this cause. And I played these pianos, and they're great pianos. They were in tune. I can't wait to get back to Newark. Actually, I'm flying back there July 27th, 28th. I have another gig there over in Newport, down there in Jersey. So I will be back there. I'm going to try and stop off at one of those pianos. It's only in the C concourse. So if I'm flying through the A concourse, I can't get to those pianos. So hopefully this time we will be able to, grab that. And I'll take some video of our piano there and show how you guys. Yeah, cool. Let's try this song. Let's see if anyone can guess again. And we'll do some piano accompaniment, These are all the chords of this song. Still the same song. Anybody? Maybe some of the Sing for Hope people will watch this. I know they'll get it. Come on. I know it sounds like an old 70s tune, but that's not it. Okay, let's do jazz swing with some piano. Yeah, like that. Still, anybody? No takers yet. It is a Michael Jackson tune, just so you know. If you didn't even pick up that yet. Yeah. We can do all versions of the songs. Then there's another Michael Jackson tune, which is yeah, that song. I did a little different arrangement of that song. And I made it kind of more sounding like one of his older songs, like a different rhythm from his other song. I don't know if that makes sense. So I took one of his other famous songs that he did as a child. I took that rhythm and then converted that into his later song that he put on the Thriller album. Does that make sense now? So I kind of blended the two, the melody of the modern song, the jam of the earlier song. See if you can pick this one up. I like the way this turned out because it was a nice little brute beat. Yeah? See if you can pick it up. Here we go. Yeah, any guesses on that one? Any? So far, no guesses. Is everyone just kind of shy? Remember, I gave you a hint. It is a Michael Jackson tune. You know what I mean? It will help you out. There's not that many. I think I'm getting some information. All right. So, anybody out? Are we hitting this little QR code yet? Anybody send $1? Anybody forward this $1 for our little, time together? Anybody have any requests? I can take requests. I can learn a song, 5 minutes, 2 seconds. We'll see. All right. Let's see if we can guess another tune. I like the first one. This, to me, is such a easy, fun groove. And I really never thought of this tune being arranged in that way and kind of just having that nice swing groove behind it because it's always a pop song all the time. So, speaking of pop songs, I just did this arrangement and it just became really popular. And it had been in my music, kind of new music files for a long time. And I just liked the groove of the song. And where is it? And so I ended up learning it, but to me, it felt um, slow. So I wanted to do it faster in a samba rhythm. So I did. We made a little samba out of. I just need to find it out here. There it is. Okay, let's check it out. No. Okay, let's do this. Where is my search? Good, here we go. Let's go to there. Sorry, guys. I had this one right here. Anybody liking that button yet? I hope so. Okay, I think this is gonna work. There we go. I almost cut us all off there. So, try to guess this one. This one I really had fun making this fast song out of. I'm gonna do piano on this one. Any guesses? Let's jam. See? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, I hope someone found that out. Let me go to the comments, see if check anybody. Nah, it's all good though. That's So Easy. Yeah, that is one of my old favorite songs. Just brand new as well. So Yeah, it used to be like really, really slow. So I just, kind of put a little extra tweak on it, I guess you could say, if you will. Um, yeah. What else we got brand new in the little hopper? Oh, I know. I haven't done this one for you guys for a long time. But it was always a good one. You guys have never heard this version. Um, and this version is, well, you've heard it as a samba, but I've never done it like this straight rock, kind of West Coast swing, heavy rock beat tune of this famous, famous song. So, yeah, I was using this to practice. I use this song often just to kind of keep my improv skills, and I forgot I'd made this version first before I made the other samba version, which I ended up using in my concert. Tell me what you think also by this little look, like if this is distracting, or I keep actually looking at my own hands, so it's completely distracting for me. So, all right, check out this one, see if you can pick it up. It's not that hard. Don't forget that little cue card. Sorry about that. Last part, yeah. Anybody get that one? Somebody. you've got to know it. I think everyone's just being a little shy. Plus, there's like 3 people watching. So, I don't blame you. But, right? You remember this tune? Do we not remember this tune? Should we do it in the samba form? Maybe we can have like a little reminiscent. I will need to get up a little piano sound. So let's find a good piano tune. And then let's open up. And let's find, here's our piano. There we go. So this was the version of the song I just did that I did in the concert of Nightlight or Under the Covers. And here we go. Let's find out where this is. There we go. All right. See if you can guess this one. I knew it. Got to turn this off. Dang. Yeah, see, things get sometimes a little overheated because I'm just kind of working off like a little laptop. And sometimes when I overdo my gear, when I'm running too many programs, we get a little sleepy. So we're gonna just come back and cool off, and we'll get back to normal in just a second. So if we're a little delayed, that's just because I decided to open another program and we didn't really get that far. But the cool thing about that was Hotel California. See, just take any song, flip it around into threes. It's a done deal. So getting back to the first song that I did with the Michael Jackson tune that I still don't have any guesses yet. Then we're going to go back to it, play it a few different other ways, see if we can explore something maybe a little more about it. And let me see. Where is our QR code? How dare myself? Come on, let's get that back up there. Remember, this is why we're here. That up there, let me get you a little bigger one so you can just take your camera, sting it right there. Remember, the goal is $1 forward to someone else. I'm not really interested in views. I'm not interested in sponsorships. I'm interested in volume of dollar donations. That's all. So there's your QRs. We'll keep going for a little bit. We'll reveal this Michael Jackson tune at the end, which is coming up. So start pinging that little QR code. All right. Again, you should be recognizing this bass line, even though it's a different. I told you it's fun to play. I'm hoping you guys can guess it. To me, it's completely obvious. If you don't have it, but you're like, I know, you know it. That's what's gonna hurt, because once you know it, then you can't really unhear it, and then you get a little embarrassed because you're like, how did I not pick that up? It's so obvious right now. I'm telling you, it's like a physical change, because you first excited because you finally know it, then you have a little regret because you're like, I know this song, I love this song, how did I not get the song? And then hopefully you have like a memory of the song, and it takes you back to something or somewhere. All these songs, for me, I could give you a direct story in my life with every song that I've played, a relation to the song. And it's not always people, it's a lot and mostly places. So that's what I feel we can share. Like, everyone knows this song, but they all heard it at a different time in their life, when they were maybe happy, maybe sad. I don't know. You play it like the blues. It's like, break it up. It's really quite sad. Sorry, it doesn't end in a major, but I'll do it anyway. Okay. Well, I guess we're kind of coming up on the tail end. We got a couple more minutes. And so again, every Tuesday in this musical gathering place, I'm going to come here. We're going to find a charity. You're going to find a charity. We're all going to find something. You're going to see it. We're going to donate $1. We're going to get 10,000 donations of $1. And then everyone will have forwarded that one time. That's 20 grand. Now it's double the life-changing, or a second life, something like that. But that's the goal. I know this is just tiny right now, but I have faith that we can just hang out, send me a song, I'll jam with you. Anyone want to join me? We can talk about any charity, anything that's making a difference right now for good and for shared humanity, because that's what we have, and that's what the music is, the shared humanity. Speaking of humanity, this song, to me, I can't play it really. The only way it's played is the way it was originally made. I've tried to swing it and it's fine, but to me, the sentiment is never lost by playing it this way. All right, see if you can guess this one. This is just kind of a say a farewell, kind of relax, and the Tuesday evening. Get the little QR code right there. See that? One up on top. Okay. Again, it's $1, and then forward this broadcast to someone else and say $1. That's the goal. I don't care about $5 and $10. It's all going to them. You can see that they've got pianos to buy. They got people to hire to tune those pianos. It's a lot of operational money. So I'll be happy to fill some bank accounts because I got to take advantage of that piano over there and I got to play for like a half an hour. I even had people bringing me tips. So again, these pianos, I'm going to just change it over here. You can take a look. This is Sing for Hope. Don't want you to forget all about this organization as we close out this little hour. Make sure you can see our little QR code and don't miss anything from this wonderful organization. These pianos are great to play, and there's so much more about this website and this organization that there's just tons. There's a ton about it. The people on the board, I got reeled in right here from the pianos. So check it out. It's singforhope.org. And again, the link's up there. Just take a look up top. So I'm happy I found this place. I reached out to them. They were very, very nice and very supportive. I know this is a tiny thing, but each week we're going to make a difference somewhere and hit that 10 grand. All right. So we'll play out to this song that's been my favorite since I've been a child, actually. And the artist of this song, who wrote this song, I actually drove him in a limousine when I was in college. Very nice gentleman. Oh, I gave it away. It's a man. All right. Whenever I hear the first three chords of this song, I get immediately calm. So I'm going to take away my little mug shot here and just leave you be with some music. You know what I'm saying? Peace out, everyone. Don't forget to donate and enjoy. Good night. We'll see you next week. Another charity. Check out Sing for Hope. Thanks for hanging out, everyone.